Thank you so much for joining us. If you're just tuning in, this is entertainment news on Channels Television. Now, let us turn your attention to social media content, where Eniola Korty Olariwaju, better known as Korty, a young content creator and filmmaker, has been thriving. Well known for her online show Flow with Korty, garnering thousands of views, she has worked with the likes of Thames, Asha, Don Jazzy, and a host of others on the flow. She made her debut as an international filmmaker with the film Victoria's Secret, the Tour 23 for American-based lingerie brand of the same name. Only recently, she was featured on Rolling Stone's Creative Special 2024 alongside a young crop of Africans on YouTube and TikTok who are creating content and looking to branch out while keeping Africa at the center. Korty gets in our spotlight today, sharing some insight on her creative process, the Rolling Stone specials, and lots more. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, my name is Korty and I am on Spotlight segment of Entertainment News with Ewa Olua on Channels TV. If you're not sure who I am, hold on, just watch till the end.
You know, like, you have this chill energy. Like, I like the chill vibe, Gen Z energy. So, okay, let's start on a chilled vibe. Tell us about your style. How would you describe your style if you had to, like, say, dress like Korty? What would you say your style is?
I usually will say spontaneous, but I'll try and explain it properly this time. So, I'm wearing a skirt and I'm wearing a skirt on a jersey. But under the skirt, what you don't know is happening is that there's jeans under the skirts, right? I'll show you there. It's the jeans. You get. Why have I worn jeans under a skirt? Because you can't even see it now. Because that's what I felt like wearing. Do you understand? I woke up today, I said I want to wear jeans, but the jeans did not look good on this shirt. So I said, okay, let's try a skirt.
So let's talk about your feature on Rolling Stone. I mean, when you got the call that you were going to be featured alongside, you know, Lai Wasabi and Tauma for the cover, and there will be a story written on you, how did that make you feel? Because I personally, when I saw the cover, I was like, girl, because the picture was even fire. So what did that mean for you?
I was very excited. I wasn't nervous, but I was like, nice. Like, I think it's also good for my industry, which is like the creative industry in a sense, because it just spotlights more people. It's like more people, they know about the other people that are doing similar things to me, and you know, other creators in Nigeria trying to, I guess, break boundaries and so on and so forth.
This question might be regarded as generic, but it's a very, very important question. When did you decide that, you know what, I want to be a content creator, and how were you able to define your niche moving forward?
I think that if a lot of creative people don't really decide that this is what I want to, they just kind of find themselves there. They just find out, oh, I'm enjoying this thing, and then you realize there's a name for this thing you're enjoying, and you don't even know that there's a name when you start it out. So I wasn't trying to like do content creation or, you know, make documentaries or film or whatever. I was just trying to express myself, which is, I guess, a product of growing up being very secluded and in my head, and you know, always trying to, my imagination was just very wild, so I had a lot to put out to the world.
Before we got in here, you know, we were talking about how most creatives find it challenging to diversify within the creative space. So there seems to be like a repetition of like content for like most content creators. Like most people are probably tilting towards the skits and the drama area, but this is a challenge that, judging from like some of the ideas that you've churned out, you might not be struggling with. So yeah, I'm saying this because of the Dreamland, you know, Dreamland project, which is something that you did. So what is the inspiration behind the Dreamland, and how are you able to diversify within the content creation space?
Korty's Dreamland is an event that we had in April. The first one was in April. The idea was actually kind of in line with what you're saying. So I know that a lot of creative people struggle with finding something and sticking to it, right? So I believe that if you have 50 people in this room with that think alike and that, have the same struggles or can understand and feed off each other, at least 10 people will leave with something new to go and like implement or to. It was less about the performers and more about the audience.
So this question I feel is important because of young people who are watching, and they also want to take content creation as a career part. What is your personal take on content creation as a career in terms with regards to longevity?
I think right now, content creation can be a career path you can take and succeed at for a long time. Only if you know how to evolve, right? If you don't know how to evolve, there's a shelf life. 5 years, 6 years, people will get tired because somebody new will come and do something more interesting. So your audience, like people have very short attention span, so they will move to another audience. Right. Yeah, no, I think this thing you even just said is something that, I kind of struggled with. So a lot of people feel like once you leave your 20s, it's over for you. If you've not, mostly because the stars we see are very young. Rema era, all these people, they're really young. So you feel like, see my age mate, see what she's doing. But, God's writing for her and his writing for you are very different. You just need to stay in that writing.
I mean, the creative space right now is getting global attention, especially with Afrobeats, the music sector of the creative space in Nigeria. And there's a lot of global attention, global recognition. How do you think content creators can, get to this level of recognition globally? I think you're on the right path, but what do you think can be done to boost the creative sector up to the global level?
There's stuff that a lot of content creators in Nigeria are doing now that might not benefit them, but to benefit people that are going to be born in the next 10 years. That doesn't remove from your contribution to the growth of this industry. But everybody wants to be at the forefront and nobody is caring about doing the groundwork that can help your own coming generation. So I think that a few things that we can do is obviously support each other in a way that is genuine, because there's a lot of fake love.
Being a Nigerian is a wonderful thing, but of course, and it's a very peculiar thing as well. I think it's an experience you wouldn't be able to share if you haven't lived in a Nigerian's shoes, living in Nigeria. But you're a Nigerian, you're a content creator, and you live here. So tell us, what is your experience creating as a Nigerian content creator in Nigeria?
When I first started, just randomly going out to film was difficult. And I wanted to do that because I would watch maybe American vloggers just go on the streets, do whatever they want to do. But here, police come and meet you if they see you with camera on a random road that doesn't have their name on it. Do you understand? So it was very frustrating, but also those kind of things make you street smart. It makes you go to places. It makes you, when you now travel, when you're exposed, when you see a bigger world, you know how to navigate. I love you always. This is just a show. I love you forever, baby. Hi, everyone. I've just had a really, really entertaining segment with Ewalua on Spotlight segments of entertainment news on Channels TV. My name is Korty, Korty. You can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, whatever you use.